And this is called A Place Like This. So this is inspired from the First Nations in our own neighborhood.
Almost 4 years ago, I came into the Elk Island Public School district, and I was asked to work with the teachers, the schools, children, to create a relationship. It was interesting to see the amount of enthusiasm from the kids and the teachers. Yes, the teacher's job is to teach the rights of this country, but also to learn too about the wrongs of this country. And so this topic of residential school, that was what it was about. And so the term reconciliation was a new term that was talked about. But, you know, we don't have the answers. How do we get to what is known as true reconciliation, I guess? And so I guess we can all begin by learning more about our history, Canada's history, and maybe learning more about what the truths are. And so that journey began almost 3 years ago, where a lot of things were talked about in terms of what is the truth. And there was a lot of good stuff that came out of having a discussion like that. You know, for example, there was the Project of Heart, Spirit Bear, Heart Gardens, uh, social justice issues that were talked about. So all these things were talked about in a very meaningful way. And then the idea of creating a song, a district song, came forward. And that's when we had the music teachers come and gather at a forum where we sat down and talked a bit about this particular song, A Place Like This. Now, we talked about historically the journeys that brought us to this place. We do know that the people that came were looking for a better place, a place where they can start growing their own way of life, learning about how to bring about hope and change within their own lives. And so the song talks about that. I guess this song is kind of a step to reconciliation, the song that brings us together. And one of the good things about this song is that if it's sung in every classroom, then kids will be reminded of who they are and what this land means so much to us today and to our ancestors going back in time. Because as time goes by, things do change, but we still use that place to be able to maintain life. And I think this is what the song speaks to. Now, I'm not saying that we have paved a way for reconciliation for everyone. But what I like to encourage is that we try to move forward in the best way that we know how, in coming to our understanding that reconciliation is important and that we have to open our hearts and minds to take those steps, whether it's a small step of moving forward or it's taking 2 giant steps to move forward. I understand Stephen has also made a change in the song. And I am grateful for his interest because that's how inspiration begins. There's a beginning, and then there's people who come in and learn about it and change it, and it continues. And that the ones that are listening it for the first time or the ones that have been listening it for a time will bring that spirit of wanting to learn, that spirit of the words guiding them to understand as they move forward. So I wish you the best and thank you very much. And I encourage you to stay safe. And I'm hoping that the coronavirus or COVID-19, we find a medicine for it so we can all go back to school in the fall time. So thank you very much.